Alright, so, I really didn't want to make this video because, I really have had it up to here with Pokemon. First of all, they have decided to make my favorite Pokemon. I mean, I don't really know. I'm kind of just making shit up at this point. I was really just gonna go on to a tangent, but I really just.
He's pretending to be annoyed with Pokemon, so you're enticed in the first few seconds to be like, how's this fucking annoyed with Pokemon? And then you'd be like, oh shit, I just got roped into it.
I am really mad at Pokemon for 3DS.
Let's get to it.
But we're here to talk about
Switch.
Pokemon that's going to be on the Switch. We'll probably hear nothing until E3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be killing me.
I mean, we're probably getting a Pokemon Switch, like a Pokemon Direct, because, what is it? They removed the Pokemon Direct from last year, so we're probably getting one soon. So, first off, I do want to actually ask, late 2018, early 2019, or late 2019?
I don't see early 2019. Late 2018 is like, that's like a Hail Mary. Like, it's believable, but that's like a 1 in a million. And then late 2019 seems like a pretty safe.
Hold on. Think about this killer roster of games at the end. Fire Emblem for the Switch, Smash for the Switch, Pokemon for the Switch.
Like, if they did that, all three of those games, they would have somehow exceeded their year one, which is insane, because Zelda and Mario at the same time.
Because I'm
But
gonna...
they managed that.
No, but this is gonna be, like, month after month after month, and we'll probably get Smash Bros. In September along with the online.
I don't know, I think that would be in November.
Really?
November would be Pokemon, and December would be Fire Emblem.
True, because Pokemon's their second biggest series.
Well, why not release Pokemon in December? Why?
Because it comes out in November, like, every
Pokemon.
year.
Oh,
And to replace the JRPG that was Xenoblade.
Yeah,
put on Fire
usually
Emblem.
December is like, they're like, it's a big game.
That would
it's
be
not a big
$200
game.
fucking dollars that I would be spending on my Switch.
That's
Same.
but it'd be so good. Oh my god.
Like how you would have the people that would want to play Smash, the people that would want to play Mario, and the people that would want to play Fire Emblem, all getting a Switch.
Tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Dude, imagine that, like, one month you're playing Pokemon, the next month you're playing Fire Emblem.
Like,
So you see, I'm just trying to make a point, but Neel, go. What do you think? Late 2019, early 2019, late 2018.
At this rate, I don't see them releasing it this year, so I'll say, because they won't release it early 2019, so it's most likely.
I am early 2019 movie, but I think it's going to be in our first half of 2019.
Dude, I just want to play, I don't think Pokemon is the
And
first half.
here's why. Number one.
Don't tell me you just feel it.
No, fuck you! First of all, Gen 4, when it was released, it was in spring for us at least. But I think in Japan it was actually. That's beside the point.
Okay, you hurt yourself, it's okay. Alright.
Yeah? Okay. Secondly, I figured that this year at E3, when you were gonna walk around, it was gonna be all Pokemon, but now it's gonna be all Smash. Something tells me that Game Freak's not gonna want Pokemon all over Nintendo's thing because some of them like actually really hate that Pokemon is what they're known for. Like they actually make other games that don't sell it.
I didn't even know they were.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm
thought they
saying.
were-
They made that stupid elephant game.
Did. The Uno game, right? Uno?
They don't know
The
how to make
Celestial
anything
Stars?
that's not
But they really don't know how to make anything that's
They make
not...
it good. That's
Yeah,
not
they
Pokemon. They can make a game. It's just...
So, something tells me that animosity...
I don't think they hate them that much.
Well,
They
not
hate them that much.
animosity, but
Well, no,
like,
just that desire for...
to want something more.
Yeah. But at the same time...
Because they make 360 and they make Xbox and
Yeah.
PlayStation games.
But I just think that, like...
So what if they don't want that game being on the stage at E3?
I think if anything, the reason why they wouldn't want Pokemon and Smash to come out at the same time, not out of them saying we don't want to be known for Pokemon, just because they want to essentially be the heavy hitter of that year. Like, granted, if Pokemon and Smash both come out the same year, it's not like one is going to do horribly. They're both going to sell really well, but you're going to get that crowd that's going to go blind. I only have enough money for one. And
But if that's
some
like
are
the
going
other-
Smash, some are Pokemon. But if you had Smash 2018, that's the whole. That's the game of Nintendo's winter or last 2 quarters.
Yeah.
And, you know, then next year, now it's Pokemon's turn. There's like nothing big in the way for them to go, well, what about that? Or like, did you get Pokemon? No, I got Smash.
Number 3 is what if they really want to push Metroid? I know that's really not going to work.
If anything, that's what's going
In
That's a ways
that
away.
is
You know,
I believe that's 2019. I could be completely wrong. That could be 2020. You're right.
You know what though? I see that if it did come out in 2019, I think that would be like a spring or like early Q3 game, because I feel like it's a big series, but it's not as big in something like Smash where it could like realistically.
But I really don't think they're far into development, which is why I would apply it. But again, we don't really know. So again, this is all speculation. We really don't know anything about this game. So if this video does essentially end up getting released, and we now have a new Pokemon on the Switch, literally like before this, ideally. So next up we have which generation? We got Gen 8, and people have been saying that this could be Gen 1 again on the Switch.
I don't see it being a remake, because why would they enter a new console thing with a remake? That doesn't make sense.
Because Kanto would like sell really well.
But I think the new generation sell even better.
Okay, so I'm gonna build a scenario for you. Just to Pokemon on. So let's just say Pokemon's gonna come out this year. Let's just say it's already confirmed 2018. Have you had that much time to develop new mons? Yeah. If they've been,
When did Ultra come out?
2017,
Well, I mean, like these games.
2016.
I mean, when did? Yeah.
Sorry.
I guarantee
When
they've
did
been
the
working.
Moon come out?
Finished development, because they go out of pretty fast. I mean, think about it. They were releasing a game like once
They
a
were
year
working-
for 4 years. They were going pretty.
They started working on it during Omega Ruby and Alpha
It
Sapphire.
had 2 years. I don't know. I think
They started working on that, I think, during Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and they've been working on the Switch one. I think even when they were working on something, they were still working on Pokemon. So
Do you think like
they might have.
do you think they'll make like their own engine, or do you think they'll do like Unreal? A lot of Japanese developers have been switching over to using Unreal.
I'm pretty sure they're using it.
I would not be surprised, because like I said,
Just
lot of
to
developers are doing it.
like move on
So-
development. So
So we've already established that they could realistically develop enough Pokemon for another game. Do you have any other points why Gen 1 would be the Switch game?
what if you wanted to work on other stuff? What if you wanted to work on the new improved battle system, or make it open world?
I
or
feel like you
focus
should
on
do that with
something
your
else?
first game though. Like imagine when Zelda, instead of releasing first of Breath of the Wild, they released like fucking a remake of Skyward Sword. Like,
That's true.
Like if they were like introducing the newest Zelda game for Nintendo Switch, Skyward Sword.
yeah. Or like if Mario.
Who remembers
Or
the
if that
Wii?
Mario game was fucking 64 or something instead of Odyssey. Like, then they can't do that. They
But
have,
like,
they have to start with
yeah,
something new to entice people. Like, I need to buy this.
That is true. I would really be enticed with that.
And like it's also proof, like every time they went to a new piece of hardware, like when they went to the Game Boy Advance, sure they remade Gen 1, but they made Gen 3 first.
Also, they've never had a remake on a new on the same console, so we're probably gonna eventually get Diamond and Pearl on the Switch. But hopefully it's whatever. But hopefully we don't have This is an ancient setting where we all have Z moves. So
I realistically think it's gonna be Gen 8 because, like I said, there's proof that it's every time they go to new hardware, it's a new generation, and then they go for a remake, and that means
It's just harder.
because you sell on the laurel of it's the new Pokemon game and it's the first time it's a thing, so enough people have already bought it, then you go, hey, you like that one? We made a game just like this one, take it.
Yeah, or just like, but then you gotta like, oh, okay, the changes we made here, people want this, we can spend more time making it better.
Yeah. Really marketing.
Yeah.
next up we have new Megas or Xenos. Do you think they are going to be returning in their capacity?
I saw a great video discussing the improvement of Mega Evolutions. You have to, obviously you make more. Now how do you give them to the player? Like how many times can you realistically just run into the crystals before they get born? Like it was really interesting them talking about like you're gonna keep making more and more Mega Stones. You know, like, and then where are you gonna put all these Mega Stones? Eventually you're gonna have enough Mega Pokemon to fill a whole generation. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna have a Mega Store? That's gonna be a really long list. It's gonna be as long as half of a Pokemon.
I mean, they kind of started doing that with in Sun and Moon and Omega and Ultra Sun and Moon.
Exactly. Like,
so
I don't want to see Z moves come back because I didn't like them. But at the same time,
I guarantee though, Pichu's final smash is gonna be the 1,000,000,000 volts of lightning or whatever. Because I really don't.
I mean, I'll be honest, better than the Volt Tackle that we have right now.
That is so.
That move sucks. It's not Volt Tackle. That is not Volt Tackle. You can't fly in the air.
That's true. So what were you gonna say?
Well, Z moves like if Mega Evolutions also went away and it was just like back to basics, like just battling, I wouldn't be bent up over it. I'd be like, yeah, I was gonna stop playing
It could be something exciting.
I think that instead of making 30 megas for one game, we only get like 10 or 5.
See, but I feel like
I think that's a lot.
most players would want more than 5 or 10 even eggs.
But like then just focus on the new mechanic but keep megas still there because people do like using megas.
Like, yeah, no, I see that. I think Megas are really cool.
Yeah, I would stop making them Gen 1. We have enough Gen 1 Megas.
Yeah.
Let's start making Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6 Megas.
Like,
we don't even have a Gen 6. Oh wait, yes we do, DNC.
Like maybe they could limit it to like maybe like just your starters or something. Like, you know, that way they keep making new Megas while it not overtaking. Like maybe they want to do a new mechanic. They want to also have Megas.
Yeah, like if you want a new, like I really think that Z moves are a waste of time because like, yeah, like but like you've gotten to a point where in Ultra Sun and Moon you basically have a Mega Pokemon that can use a Z move. Like you have defeated the purpose of Mega. Ultra Necrozma, which is basically enhances every single fucking like everything by like a billion. Like that thing is like Uber's probably too. It's horrid.
Like, but I see why. Like, 'cause also making new Megas would be pretty hard for a lot because there's a lot of Pokemon and having to create new transformations
you
for
gotta
all
pick
of them.
the Pokemon you think
Like,
would be popular
that's
enough
insane.
to warrant it.
Yeah.
But also in the sense I feel like
Yes,
some of
because
them,
Audino deserve out
Yeah,
of
I was gonna
popularity.
say,
deserve-
like, I
Wasn't
don't-
that weird?
I think
they
that
made
you
a good call
have.
with Audino
I
being
think
for
I
Gen
think
5
that
Mega.
you had so many better Pokemon in Gen 5.
Chandelure should have had one. It should
So
have
I feel like this is kind of like the issue here is that like no matter how many they make, people will be unhappy. Like, oh, why did this Pokemon get
like
one?
everyone
Whatever
will
they hit.
not get over the fact
Exactly.
that Flygon did not get
Exactly.
one. They're like, well, Heracross got one and it sucks.
They'll be stuck making new Megas for a bunch of Pokemon. That's like basically making a new Pokemon for all the Pokemon that already exist. That's ridiculous. Just make new Pokemon.
That's like, oh, we remember that design for Pikachu we threw out? Yeah, just get it back.
Yeah.
We need a Mega.
So-
well, that's what Alola forms are now.
I mean, I think that focus on your main thing. Maybe bring mons that aren't even that good. Help them, give them a Mega. I think that would help.
Well, the thing with helping Pokemon that aren't that good, I don't think except for the competitive players don't really care much about if the character do it, do whatever they want.
Or like irrelevant,
right?
irrelevant mons that like would be really cool if they got a mega, like Luminion
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
or
but, like I feel like
Sandslash.
the problem with that is like if they make it just for a couple Pokemon, people are gonna want more. They're always gonna want more.
Okay, and that's so then you make more in the next one. I mean, I really like it would just be a couple here and there. I mean, but you focus on your whatever your main mechanic is. Like, let's just say you really want to sell this open world thing if they have it.
Like
you know?
what I think would be,
Or you really want to sell this new battle.
like what I think would be a
Battle
good
system.
idea if they're making a new game, like a new generation. Use a new mechanic. Don't bring in Mega Evolution. It's like a remake of an old game. Then you use Megas to keep like the Pokemon there fresh.
that's actually
That would be a
really
cool
good
way to
Yeah.
handle megas.
I think that'd be the best way.
Even Z.
Because then now, let's say I just played Gen 3, but now I can play this with Megas. That's really cool. So I want to play.
That's a selling point for,
Yeah.
for the Gen 3
So-
release. Is that
Or like whatever. So like Gen 4 instead of in Gen 8, in Gen 4 we can have Megas for Pokemon. I think
The
that
other thing that I did really like was in Gen 4 they gave a lot of mons Mega Evolution. I mean not Mega
Gen 4?
Evolutions.
Gen 3?
no, he means like the evolutions of
Like
older
Electivire,
Oh, you say Mega,
Magmortar.
okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I really think that like some mons that got megas should have gotten evolutions instead.
Yeah, like
That's-
like Gyarados, thank you. Like Gyarados, like
Not Gyarados.
you know what though? That mega should have been Dragon type.
Audino.
It's not?
No, it's Water Dark.
Oh wait,
But
but
he's... What?
like
Why?
like Audino should have gotten an evolution instead. Absol would have been cool to see an evolution.
That would have been cool if Absol's mega was its evolution and being a Dark Flying. That would have been really
He's dark flying?
No,
No.
he's not, but like
Oh.
he has wings.
What
Oh.
else?
He
Mawile,
should have been
Sable,
dark flying. That'd be cool now.
Mawile, Sableye.
Electivire.
What?
Electivire. Not Electivire, sorry,
Yeah.
Electric.
Manectric would have been
Manectric,
cool to
yeah.
have a mega. Like, it's just kind of like a failed opportunity, and I
I
what?
think he needs like an evolution.
Like an evolution instead of a mega. I think that would
He
have
has
been
a Mega though?
Manectric, yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
Like,
He
I
looks
think-
like
I
his
think-
fur is bigger.
Houndoom. I think it would have been
Missed opportunity to not make him look like Cerberus.
Heracross and Pinsir.
Or, yeah, like if anything, Pinsir should just have an evolution. That Heracross does not need to be better. He's
Yeah.
already disgustingly good.
On his own.
Yeah,
And
like
then-
hey,
and
I
then-
got it. Let's make a bug fighting
What
type.
did Heracross's Mega Evolution look like?
You know the beetle from Digimon?
Yeah?
It's really big blue with orange
Yeah,
highlights.
it's kind of like that.
Definitely sounds ugly.
It's
as hell.
yeah, it's actually considered the worst looking mega.
I mean, the list can go on and on, but like there are, like I think Mega Evolution should have been only given to the ones that had like. No, that's a lie. Maybe some of the 2 ones that you really can do anything with, but like you should have given them to like for the most part mons that had 3 evolutions, so that way you could boost them. But like I think the ones that had only 1 evolution
Could get their third.
should have gotten an evolution.
Their third stage. Pokemon that
No. Like if you had like
Manectric.
like Absol, like that only
Give it a second.
give it an evolution, give it a pre-evolution, something to expand that line because it just did not come
Yeah,
from
let's not do
Absol.
the pre-evolution. That's kind of pointless.
Well, I would like
Actually makes it harder.
I would still like a Miltank Tauros pre-evolution.
Like I don't like Baby Man because you don't use it. It's just one harder step to get to that
Exactly.
Pokemon.
That's true.
Like with
Right.
L-Kid isn't very good. It's
Yeah.
like it's just even longer to get through Electivire.
Exactly.
And it's
Alright. So how would you guys feel about open world?
I mean, that would be interesting if they handled it right.
Yeah.
Like you could go to any gym that you want.
I don't see them doing that. At least not yet.
Like, I feel like it would be kind of open world. I feel like it would be like open world. You could pick any gyms, but there's gonna be a certain part where you have to go to this to progress with the
Yeah.
story.
Like, I mean, like that runs.
Unless they do a Skyrim aspect where you continue with the main story, which would be the gyms, the Elite Four, and the Champion.
Yeah.
But then you also have the Evil Team, and you can do that on your own as well.
Like, Super Wild had an interesting way to handle it. Like, for the out with the get just the harder the enemies got. But like with Pokemon, like you have encounter rates. Like so when you have more badges, what do you add in more Pokemon? Different encounter rates. You raise the levels everywhere. Or like what if you still want to catch a Pokemon at level 2? Like it's gonna be like really crazy. Like if it's like, oh, I want to go catch a Ghastly, but like you catch it at level 50 and it already has like all its moves gone.
Yeah.
You have to like use heart scales to get it back, or like at this point,
yeah, it would be really odd. Like, I would just think
so, like,
that
that's the problem with making an open world Pokemon game is how do you scale the difficulty, or do you, and then if you say, well, we're just gonna make some areas
what if that's
easier
what
and
they've been
harder,
working
then what
on?
if I go to the 8th gym for my first badge, like
Right.
I'm fucked.
I never thought
No, like by that, it would probably what would happen is they would have to like program it to where it would just know that you're a beginner and that you have this badge.
Yeah, but then, like I said, therein lies the problem. Then everywhere else is going to be a higher level Pokemon, and Pokemon always learn new moves as they level up in the wild. So
It would be very.
I want to go catch a
weird
Pidgey.
to
It's
figure-
level 50.
Yeah,
2 levels, and now I have a Pidgeot. Okay, and it's like, oh well, at this point, now I'm gonna have to breed eggs if I want to get like what I want at like a young level. And it's like, oh,
I really don't know how they would do it.
I don't think they could.
That's why I don't think an open world Pokemon game can work.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
agree.
I could see. I don't really know. Like I would have to have more of an idea, but I really don't know.
I honestly,
We're just talking.
yeah, I think it's kind of impossible.
So
Unless they change the structure.
what the type of game
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
With encounter rates like that, like in a regular RPG, like a linear RPG, it makes sense because as the areas go, you just raise the encounter rates. and
which
raise
is
the
what
levels.
they do in Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now you have an open world game. You can't do that. You can't go, well, we're just gonna make this area the hard area. It's an open world game. What if I went there for my first badge? Or what if I just wandered there? Well, you're gonna say, oh, I can go everywhere, but you can't really go anywhere.
What if? Couldn't they have a thing where the game could like sense that you start in this area, and then you go to this area, and it's like,
Well, we said that's the problem.
Because then it's raising everything's level.
Exactly. 'Cause it can't do it for that specific area. They have to do it for everything. Otherwise,
And then if you go, well, then how about you make it so you have to follow the gyms in a specific order? Alright, then it's not open world.
It's not
The
really
story is
open world.
linear.
It's linear.
And then it's like, oh, well, you can go anywhere else. Yeah, but if I go where it's too hard, I'm not
Isn't
going to
Zelda
win.
kind of like that? Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but you can theoretically go everywhere. The
This
only
is
two
true.
places that it's
I mean, like
really
the story.
well, it's gonna eventually
I know the
be
story
really
is that
hard.
like that, but you could like if I'm in playing Breath of the Wild, it would be like shit. I want to go to the east of the
No,
map.
I know you're right. But like, Pokemon would be almost like that, where like the story is linear, but like you could go
Exactly what I'm saying
Yeah.
with the difficulty scale.
That's
the problem because
That's the problem.
then you're gonna go to the harder areas where like in Breath of the Wild, everything can be naturally its difficulty can be raised as you play.
Not just that, but you have options. You could run away easily. You have like a lot of other options to get away.
There's a lot more variables.
Exactly.
In Pokemon.
Whereas this, you run into a fight. If they're that high level, you're not running away. You're done.
Exactly. So that being open world, I mean, if they can make it work, I would kill for that. But personally, I don't think it can.
I don't think Pokemon needs to be open world though. Like,
I think I mean, it's fine the way it is.
because I feel like nowadays people just like if it's not open world, it's not like if I want to like people think that everything just needs to be open world. I think like linear games are pretty amazing.
Make the journey through the region not a straight line. Like obviously it has to be straight, but make it interesting. Don't make it be like a giant circle.
Just make the line really awesome, and then
Like I feel like
it's
Gen
fun.
6 and Gen 5 did it really cool. Where it was like Gen 6 was like go into the city, then leave the city, go back in the city, then leave the city, then go through this way,
Yeah,
then this way.
it's not even just like the physical, like because that's not really the issue. It's like I guess because like in most of you follow the same formula all the time. So if they could just mix up.
I
that.
think that
Think
people
it'd be
that are
fine. I don't
complaining
think
about
it's open
Pokemon, including myself, kind of just want a challenge.
I mean, yeah,
Or if anything-
nicer than you know.
Yeah, if
I
they
think
can
that
go a
you should
little
have like a beginner mode and an advanced mode.
I mean, you could play set instead of shift. That certainly makes it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, but I forgot my thoughts.
Yeah, no. If you know what you're doing, it's not that big of a difference. It's just
I
that
just
you
I
have to
just
get
think
used to
like
them
a
setting it up
beginner's
first.
mode and then like an advanced mode would be cool.
Black 2 White 2 had that, which was cool.
No, but I mean like that you don't have to
From the
unlock
offset,
it.
yeah. no, I
Yeah, exactly.
agree.
You don't have to
I
beat the
agree.
game.
You just can just do it. Like, you don't have to unlock hard mode.
Yeah, Pokemon being a lot harder than
So
Trim.
before I move into the next one, I
Yeah.
just want to ask how many regions you guys think we're gonna get because you have like so much that we switched.
For the first Switch game?
one?
I think they're gonna play on the release date.
What about because it's gonna take a while to develop it? We have one region now, and for DLC we get another one.
I'd rather have one full region than have something like Johto, where Johto just feels a little too short. And
No.
I feel like instead of for DLC making it that region, why not just make a game? Like,
yeah,
why
instead of
would you
selling
spend
me
all that
something
time?
for $30,
Yeah.
you can sell it
No,
to
but
me
like,
for
what
$60.
if it's like instead of like, okay, so let's just say we're going to the new region, and it's like Spain or whatever. Right next to it is Kalos.
I don't know.
So why don't you have it in 3D already? Just
It's
bring
like,
it over.
if it's a different engine, then they remake everything. They can't just bring it
Well,
over.
and like I said, the only proof we have to how they've done it is Gen 2. And let's face it, Kanto's pretty fucking empty in Gen 2. You can do the gym battles, you can catch some legendary Pokemon in, and you can remember that it was Kanto. It's like, you essentially can't make the whole game go into that. So part of me is like, and like when I played the Johto games, I'm like, Johto feels a little short or like on the lighter side. And then it's like, oh, because there's Kanto, because that's that like extra filling that would make Johto feel whole to me. But because Kanto was so empty, I sort of differentiated. So I'd rather have one region where I felt like there was a lot of stuff that was interesting to do and be like, wow, I really felt like there was never a dull moment in this game. Though, granted, like later on, I wouldn't mind if they tried that again. But like for the first game, I don't want to be just okay with it. I want to be wowed by it.
Like, my thing is that Nintendo is putting, like, if Odyssey gets DLC, and let's face it, they're saving that for E3. The announcement. But, like, everything at this point with Nintendo is getting DLC, and they're progressing towards it. I don't see why Pokemon couldn't have it either. So that's why I'm starting, like, so...
Like, personally, I think for Pokemon, like a DLC could be like a sort of like after, like a post story.
Yeah,
like a new like story.
Too much development time.
Like shit like the Delta story, something like that, but a little meatier would make sense for like a post game. Like for DLC, it's like it wouldn't be enough to warrant its own game, but it's enough to exist.
Battle system. Anything changed? Like there's been rumors about them changing the battle system up.
No, I want it to be a traditional battle system.
Same with you.
I wouldn't mind actually, because I mean,
anything you would want.
I think I told Jack about this. Like I watched a video and they were talking about how it'd be like, do you know the game Ni no Kuni?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it's about.
And they actually had that at GameStop today, other than Cody's.
I swore to him that if he made like Ni no Kuni, I would wait a solid year before I would buy it.
Why?
Because I would buy it, but I would just wait 1 year before I would bother something like this. I just want a Pokemon game.
So why is Ni no Kuni?
Because it's a turn-based game. It has like the idea of Pokemon, but it's also like you also move in real time or whatever. So like if they wanted, because you know all the Nintendo like main IPs have been mixing things up. So that's like the furthest I would not mind them going, like something along that line.
I really have no idea how they would do it. I've heard that they want to go. I've heard rock paper scissors stuff.
That's disgusting.
I really don't know what they're gonna
But
do. I really don't care.
Technically, Pokemon is rock paper.
Yeah,
it's
just
just
it already is.
No, but like
It's
as
like
in
technically-
Pokemon rock paper scissors type
Yeah.
of thing.
yeah, like Pokemon is rock paper scissors, laundry basket, lamp,
Yeah.
desk fan.
Alright, last thing is the Chinese Riddler went on, said this game's gonna be a reboot. You don't know anything else other than that. And
That guy.
no, Nintendo now has people coming after him. He is deleted the tweet.
Yeah, so it's not true.
No, but Nintendo has people coming after him, so I wanted to ask what you guys thought of that.
I don't know. False information.
False information, like the
I
guy
think
who
it's
has
false.
who leaked most of the things about Gen 7,
Uh,
and the one that showed the artwork for the evolutions.
That was confirmed fake.
No, the final starters were real.
For Gen 7 or for
Yeah, for Gen 7,
Oh, okay.
which were confirmed, which were real.
I mean, honestly, I'd be pretty disappointed if it was a reboot.
But like, to what capacity was unknown. If it's a software reboot, like Gen 5, where they just don't have the new Pokemon in it,
Leaving the
Oh, I
or
mean,
the old ones in it. Sorry.
Or
if it's a hardcore reboot and they go back to Kanto and they have new stuff. The thing with that is that they would probably make new mons in the region because we are kind of getting confirmations on this new evolution.
If it was softcore reboot, I wouldn't mind it as much.
I feel like a hardcore reboot, like Let's Go Back to Basics, would just be a softcore reboot technically.
This is true.
Technically, you could make that claim that what we just described as a hardcore reboot is what Black and White is.
Yeah.
It's like, let's try to shake it up. They're like, hey,
no, that's a softcore.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you could make the argument the way we just described a hardcore reboot could be the way you describe Gen 5. There's no more double battles, there's triple battles, there are rotation battles, there are no old Pokemon, we stick to the new Pokemon, it's a different kind of storytelling, it's a different kind of environment that we're living in, and it's a different way of handling how you traverse the region rather than going left, right, up, down, diagonal, where you're essentially going in a C.
You know what I want from new Pokemon? I want it to be like JRPG and like Pokemon. I want that.
I want something.
I want Pokemon on the Switch.
Yeah, but like, how quick?
I want what Neel wants. I want an actual story.
Yeah.
I want something
That'd be awesome.
That's what
to
I
grind my
want.
teeth into. I want a lot more than what we had for the games that we've had. For
That's all I want. I just want it to be a JRPG with Pokemon in it. That's it.
I just want Pokemon on the Switch.
And I think that Pokemon. I think that what we would get is something in the middle of Gen 4 and Gen 5. And really, like even less soft, like new Pokemon. But I think that we're gonna get new evolution.
You can also argue that every Pokemon game is a softcore reboot. That's not a sequel.
I mean, by the definition that we were going by, yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
like Gen 3 is a softcore reboot of Gen 2, which is a softcore reboot of Gen 1. Gen
No,
4.
well, actually, that's more of a sequel, in a sense.
Yeah, true, but like the only games that you couldn't consider like softcore reboots are like Black 2, White 2.
Yeah, so that's a sequel.
Yeah,
No,
that
but,
is
like-
an actual sequel.
Yeah. The only
That is a numbered
But-
sequel.
Yeah.
I think that, whatever we get for Pokemon on the Switch, I think they are not going to do something like the 3DS where there's not that much story because they were transitioning into 3D. I think that now
I hope it's not.
they tested the waters with 3D. They've tested the waters with somewhat of a story. And now I think that they're getting ready. And I think that like the 3DS was a test to what we're going to get on the Switch. And I think that the Switch... I'm hoping that this is going to be what is the best Pokemon game ever. Because it has the potential to be the best Pokemon game ever.
I'm gonna be cautious about it.
I'm going to be very cautious, but I'm going to be very excited.
I don't know if they'll stick the landing on the first try,
But that second try, though. That second try, it's going to be fucking amazing.
the original game of Sapphire for the Switch. Because that's the game that really nailed Generation 6.
Generation 4, baby.
Oh my god.
But we are out of time here. If you guys have enjoyed, leave a like. Let us know what you guys want from Pokemon Switch, and talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.
Adios.
Bye.